Hi, beautiful people. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a fantastic week. As you have seen, I have been uploading a few of Ryan's lives. It really seems as though Ryan himself is not doing too well. And it also comes across as though he has realized how he has really messed up by saying what he said about Gypsy and leaning on his own understanding. And he's in the phase of trying to right his wrongs. Let me explain what I'm talking about. Tuesday night, Ryan went live. And in his live, somebody came in under the username Need a Job. Ryan falsely claimed that was Gypsy because in that person's comment, they mentioned Ryan's family members. So instantly, Ryan just jumped to the conclusion that is Gypsy Rose. He started going off on Gypsy, claiming that she needs to have a drug test because she has not been acting right, that there's something wrong with her. Then he goes on and states that something is not right with her. He also speaks very ill about his brother, saying how his brother is not respectful of him, even though he raised his brother's son. Messy. Ryan was acting so tough 1 minute. Then at the drop of a dime, he was all about how he should not have said what he said about Gypsy, and he only said it because he knew it would hurt her feelings. The games that are being played between Ryan and Gypsy. And then he says how sorry he is. I personally want to crawl in a hole on Ryan's behalf because that is how pathetic he came across. His lack of self-awareness, his insecurity was shining so bright. That live will be listed in the description box. You guys can go and check it out in its entirety because it's not long at all. Then Ryan comes back on live and he looks defeated. It looked like he was licking his wounds because he actually looked scared. When he started his live, a message came through and he referenced the message and made it sound like it was from Gypsy, with her stating that he is obsessed with her. And I'm not going to lie, I fully agree with Gypsy Rose. He goes on to say how sorry he was for saying the things that he said, and then Need a Job comes back into his comment section, and this is how that went.
I'm kind of mad at myself. I'm not going to lie, guys. I want to be better than like that in myself because I'm better than that. I know I'm better than that. And I wish I wouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? Like, I really wish that I'd have taken the high road like I always do. And I said some stuff that I know would get under her skin, and I shouldn't have. And so I honestly want to apologize right now because I want to be better than that. And so I do apologize. If you're out there, I apologize. I didn't mean it. And I'm going to move on for that. So, and yeah, sure thing, Need a Job. See, Need a Job got back. Okay. Why don't you tell who you really are, Need a Job? Why don't you do that? Why don't you tell who you really are, Need a Job? Why don't you hide behind something? Huh? Why don't you do that? Tell who you really are. Oh, I'd be scared too to hide behind a fake name. That's right. That's right. I'd be scared too. I wouldn't want nobody to know who I really am either. So. On Faye J, there you go. Yeah. Sure thing, bud. Yeah. Alright, I think I know who you are. Yeah, I think I know who you are. So it's perfectly fine. I'd expect that from you. Honestly. I expect that from you. Yeah. Should be better. You should be better. Yeah, should be better. It just ticks me off because I know who it is. Anyway, all right, guys. No, it ain't who y'all think it is. It ain't who y'all think it is. Believe me, it ain't who you think it is. Anyway, I'm just reading comments. I appreciate it. But for real, y'all have a good night. All right.
Does anyone agree with me that Ryan looks scared and defeated? As you saw, that person comes back into Ryan's chat. And at this point, Ryan has figured out who that person is, but he does not specify or say who it is. But the look on his face, this person has Ryan shaking in his boots. He seems threatened by this person. Do they have too much dirt on Ryan? And he probably does not want people contacting this person and getting the tea, because the comment that they left, they discussed how Ryan's family is ashamed of him, and Ryan did not challenge this person. You know, like how he would challenge Gypsy. He would say things like how he could expose her for everything that he's holding on to. But not this time around. Not with this person. What is Ryan hiding? And why is Gypsy still watching Ryan's lives? Why is she still keeping up with him? And does Ken know? Is he okay with this? Then the next day, Wednesday, Ryan comes on live again and apologizes to Gypsy, asking her to forgive him.
All right. I'm letting a couple more people get on. I need to first off say something, and it's been bothering me today. I got on live last night, and I said something stupid. All right, I said something that was awful, and I got mad at a troll, like really mad at a troll, and I thought it was my ex, and I just started ranting. And I do want to apologize for something. I said something like she needs to do a test of some sort. Yeah, I'm apologizing because I know my ex, and I know she wouldn't put her daughter at risk like that. Because I wanted to have a kid with her because I knew she'd probably be a great mother. So I don't think she would ever put her kid at risk. So I just first off want to apologize for something stupid I said. And she might not forgive me, and that's perfectly fine. But I truly meant it. And I'm sorry. So I hope you forgive me. I was just trying to say something that would hurt your feelings, and I apologize because I really think I know that you're a great mother, Gypsy. So I apologize, and I know you wouldn't do anything on purpose. All right. So, all right. Enough about that. No, I just felt bad. I had to say it, and I'm done with it. And I just know she would be a great mother. That's why I married her. I wanted to have kids with her. So, anyway, I had to start the podcast. I had to start my live like that just to apologize because I felt bad all night about it, and that's it. There's probably videos about it, and I know I saw one video about something stupid I said last night. A troll got to me. A troll got to me last night, and I mouthed off at the mouth. I felt bad in the moment I said it, and so I just have to apologize for it. I know Ariel, I kind of did say something wrong because I don't think I know better. I know, I just know better. I just had to say it.
Ryan stated that he needed to start that live and say that because he was feeling bad. I disagree. Ryan is desperate and delusional. He does not know Gypsy. He refuses to accept who Gypsy is. He refuses to learn who Gypsy truly is. He is 100% okay with being the side dude. I think he truly believes that Gypsy is going to come back to him. He sits on a live day after day, grifting, lying to his followers. For example, when Gypsy released his text, he came on live and owned it In that text to Gypsy, he said, and I quote, "I guess you only call me when you need me to tell you how wonderful you are, to make you feel better," end quote. He acknowledges that she is using him and he's okay with it. And he even stated how Gypsy would not like it if he told people the reason she called him recently. Also, he has been mentioning Gypsy and a headboard. Then today, Gypsy made this post.
Just shut the fuck up, but did not ask for the dumb opinion that came out of your ass. Just shut the fuck up.
I have no words for that, because when are these two idiots gonna realize you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes? Back to Ryan being, in my opinion, delusional and in denial. He doesn't think she would put her kid at risk. Get your head out of the sand, Ryan. Has he not seen the many times she did not have baby Aurora properly secured in her car seat? Has he not seen how she had the diffuser sitting on top of baby Aurora's crib? Did he not even see how she showed Ken driving at high speeds, way over the speed limit, with baby Aurora in the car and again not properly secure in her car seat? Also, didn't he express how jealous he was of baby Aurora when Gypsy sent him a pic of her laying in bed with baby Aurora, and he was the one to say that should have been him nuzzling up to Gypsy? Also, in a live, someone called him a CUCK and he got offended. Wasn't Ryan the one that was on board and told Gypsy that he would raise baby Aurora as his own if she left Ken and came back to him? Let me know if I'm incorrect in the comment section. Ryan needs to start being honest with those people that are there to support him every day in his lives, those that support him financially and emotionally. He should tell them how he is still there for Gypsy, that he still communicates with Gypsy, and that he is not trying to move on and has not moved on, and he is waiting patiently for her to return. He should stop lying and taking advantage of good-hearted people. It is not their responsibility to support his gambling habits. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Ryan. He is an able body. He needs to get off his ass, hit the streets, and find himself a job to support himself. He needs to stop using kind-hearted people. He needs to stop manipulating people, asking his followers for huge gifts under the guise of how cool it looks or would be to see certain gifts. Here's a thought. If you truly want to see those big gifts, why don't you return the favor? Why don't you go and support your good buddy Dustin when he does battles? Why don't you gift him those big gifts that you want to see? As the saying goes, you lie with dogs, you get up with fleas. Ryan did not feel bad for saying what he said about Gypsy. I think he realized how he messed up for saying the things that he said about her, and he knew he had to come and apologize, because all those things that he said about her could have jeopardized her coming back to him. He is so desperate to have her back in his life. He immediately apologized, has retreated back to being the submissive, pathetic, delusional side dude, in my humble opinion, because as we have seen from the text that Gypsy leaked, he acknowledges that she only uses him and he's okay with that. He claims he knows better, but does he? Because his actions are depicting otherwise. With ending this, I cannot tell people who to watch, who to support, how to spend their money. But what I can say is that people need to start opening their eyes and start paying very close attention, because Ryan seems to be taking quite a few pages out of Gypsy's book. And again, this is just my opinion. He is lying. He is still in communication with Gypsy. He still has that door open. Yet, he is falsely implying that he has moved on. He's trying to move on. He's trying to heal. That is all bullshit. With all that said, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Please be safe out there. Be kind to one another and don't forget to make good memories. Bye guys.